What is up, everybrony? Or Pegasister? Or people who aren't a member of the Brony fandom but for some reason are curious about what this is and they're just diving into the pool now. In that case, why have you been waiting for 8 years to do this? I mean, it only took me 3 years. You know what, let's just try to intro one more time. I am Fast Track. I'm the best Mamma Jamma who ever stood in front of the camera. And welcome to Fast Track Reacts, where I react to anything that I want to react to or that you, the audience, just suggested to me. And today is a little bit of both. For today, I'm going to be reacting to Pinkie Tales by Magpiepony. Magpie, I loved you, and it was great seeing you at BronyCon. And I especially loved Princess Trixie Sparkle, though the first 3 episodes were kinda lackluster. Anyway, sorry to offend. And if you guys are veterans of my channel, you would recall that my alter ego Noir Track, before he got his own channel, he actually reacted to the first episode of Pinkie Tales. In fact, it was the last episode that he reacted to before he moved to his own channel, if you guys remember. And that was Applejack and the Beanstalk. Get it? And oh boy, on the one hand, on the other hand, oh man, was it funny. It was a little bit but it was also So, am I gonna get the same one with this one? For this episode of Pinkie Tales, it is Little Red Riding Blue. Okay, just the title itself is ridiculous enough. Now, with that said, you know the rules. Since this is an audio drama, or in this case an audio comedy, it's time to bust out the drinking game. For those of you who don't know this little ditty, let me give you the skinny. Anytime there is a mention of a canon MLP episode of any kind of continuity, anytime there is a nod to the Brony fandom, like a certain meme, anytime there is a cameo of a Brony personnel, that of which I know of, or anytime there is the beginning of a song, I take a sip of lemon-flavored Arizona brand iced tea. This video is not sponsored, I just like this. That's good reference. Now, if by any chance, and it's not likely on Magpiepony, but I'll take my chances anyway, if by any chance I see an image of a certain Brony's handsome mug, I chug it for roughly about 5 seconds, or until I choke. So, with that said, what do you say we get right into this? Alright, Magpiepony, your job is to wow me. And please, for the love of God, if there's going to be more fourth wall breaks, I don't know if I can handle this. So, you guys ready? Let's get it on! Pinkie Tales, Little Red Riding Blue. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Pinkie Tales.
Pinkie Tales. Little Red Riding Blue.
Nice basket. By Magpiepony. She should become an author. A children's author. The next Dr. Seuss.
It's all about the
although it doesn't rhyme.
Of a little filly, a terrifying wolf, and the proper use of cookware.
Once upon a time. Hey! I can read myself.
A small village just outside the city.
Oh, a new narrator.
Called Little Red Riding Blue. She was.
What is good in the hood?
That she never took
Get
off
it?
a little red cape that her.
I just realized I'm also wearing red.
She did so to hide her black
Coincidence.
from the other colts and fillies in her class.
Aww. This was before she got her cutie mark.
She had grown accustomed to wearing it, regardless of her cutie mark. One day, Little Red Riding Bloom's mother gave her a basket of apple treats to bring to her granny, who lived in another village on the other side of a thick forest. Although
we don't get to see her mother.
Sweet filly at heart, she was known to get a little distracted. Just like another certain pink pony who was chewing was interrupting the story.
Pinkie!
What? Me? Oh, sorry. It's just that you made all those apple treats sound so good. And I practiced eating a few myself.
How did I make them sound good? All I said was that she had a basket of treats.
Yeah, but it was the way you said it. All I could think about were apple
Pinkie.
pies and
Hey, we don't have time. You know what? I'll just drink whenever there's a fourth wall break. That's the new rule.
Do they make apple muffins? If not, they should.
muffins. You know what? Let me look that up.
Story, please.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Apple
Now,
muffins.
Little Red Riding Bloom's mother
Don't worry, I'm still watching.
instructed her to stay on the path and not
We don't
stop
get to
for
see her
any
mother.
king or any pony
Because this was
on the
made before
way.
season 7.
She warned her that the forest could be a
Apple
dangerous place, especially for
muffins.
little fillies and colts.
Looking it up.
If it's so dangerous, why is
Dang
she
it, Pinkie!
letting her go into the forest on her own?
Because that's how the story goes, Pinkie Pie.
Yes, it's a
Well,
fairy tale.
If Applejack was here, she wouldn't let her go into the forest alone. Who knows what kind of...
Okay, so I found
little pony can
cinnamon
be
apple
right
muffins,
there.
apple strudel
If
muffins,
you would let me continue the story,
More
you might be able to find
glazed
out.
apple crumb muffins.
Sorry.
Yep, apple muffins are a real thing. Thank you, Pinkie.
Little Red Riding Bloom began her journey with a smile on her face and
Over
a
the
skip
river
in her
and
step.
through the
She
woods.
sang a merry little tune and reached into the basket, pulling out a delectable-looking and delicious-smelling apple pie.
Ooh.
I'm sure Granny won't mind if I took a few bites of pie. To keep my strength going, of course.
I'm more of a
Red
cake
said to
person.
herself as she gobbled up a particularly
Though I do like
large
Pinkie
piece of
Pie.
The smell of the pie and all the other pastries in her basket were beginning to attract a sizable crowd of forest animals, including the dreaded big bad Apple Wolf, who
Apple
was known
Wolf.
for her insatiable hunger for all things apple.
What?
Wolf was finishing her last
What?
she spotted Little Red Riding Bloom,
What?
gasped, and leapt out from her hiding place to confront the little filly.
You see what I'm seeing?
I mean, a Little Red Riding Bloom, what in tarnation are you doing so far in the woods on your own? Don't you know that there are dangerous creatures about?
I thought you were the dangerous creature.
You?
Little Red replied, taking a
Yes.
step away from the wolf.
Yes, like me. I'm a wolf for Celestia's sake. And do you know what wolves like to eat?
Apple pie?
Maybe.
Little Red said, holding out the remains of the apple pie she had been eating.
Pie.
I mean, yes, I mean...
Apple Wolf started, taking the pie from Little Red and finishing it in one bite.
What I meant to say was... Where are
Pieaholic.
you headed, little filly?
Or an
I'm
appleholic.
on my way to Granny's
Apple
house
pieaholic.
with a basket full of goodies.
To Granny's house, you say?
Over the
Where did
river and
Granny
through the woods to Granny's house we go.
In a little old cottage surrounded by apple trees.
You don't say. And
Apples,
does your
apples,
Granny have
apples.
other ponies?
No, Granny lives alone. That's why I had to bring her this basket, you see. She likes the sweets, and she likes the company too.
That reminds me, I need to visit my grandmother.
But you know, little filly, there are plenty of
Maybe I'll
ponies.
wear this.
What's your hurry?
Mama told me not to go
I'm-
and stick to the path.
I'm
Just say Donald.
big red collar neck.
Miss Wolf, but
I don't know.
be getting on my way.
Let's just finish
Apple
this.
Wolf paused and contemplated her situation before she concocted the perfect plan to...
Question.
Dang it, Pinkie!
What's contemplated mean?
It means to think.
Oh, okay.
Apple Wolf paused and contemplated
Yeesh.
the situation
Thank you,
before she
Pinkie.
concocted the perfect...
Question.
Oh god, I knew when he said concocted.
Pinkie,
What's concocted mean?
it means thought up.
Oh gee.
Can I get
Use
back to
smaller
school
words.
now?
It's for the children and Pinkie.
Apple Wolf paused and contemplated her situation before she concocted the perfect plan to distract Little Red Riding Bloom.
Question.
What now?
What, Pinkie? Do you need to know what the word distract means?
Oh, I don't need to know what that means. I already know. It's when you can't stay focused. Like you're interrupted or something.
You don't say. Did you have a question?
I did? Oh, I guess I forgot.
Davis!
Paused and contemplated her
Why?
situation before she concocted the perfect plan.
Let me guess,
to
you remember the
distract
question
Little
now.
Red Riding Bloom from reaching Granny's house.
No?
Apple Wolf
Maybe?
intended to get to Granny's before Little Red, so that she could eat the apples from her yard and then finish off Little Red Riding Bloom's basket for dessert. After all, wolves have a rather large appetite, and Apple Wolf
So do
was
I.
no exception.
Hey there, little Red. Have you noticed what wonderful flowers are bloomed in the meadow there?
Yeah?
Flowers?
Well, don't you think Granny would like some flowers to go with her apple desserts?
How do you know they're all apple desserts, Apple Wolf?
It was just a guess. That pie you had was mighty tasty. But a pony can't live on pies and cakes alone, now can they? They gotta have all kinds of good things to eat. Like those daisies over there.
I'd rather eat the flowers.
That makes sense.
Good. It's settled then.
Daisy sandwiches.
Dilly-dally now.
And hay
Maybe we'll want
fries.
a fresh
Extra
smoked
crispy.
ham to go with those desserts. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just say dilly-dally? Consarn it, storytellers. Stop putting words in my mouth.
Wait, so Applejack can still break the fourth wall?
Little Red Riding Bloom disobeyed her mother's wishes and strayed from the path to pick some flowers in the meadow. While she did so, Applewolf quickly followed the path
Nice
until she
cottage.
happened upon a little cottage on the other side of the forest. Her eyes widened when she saw that the group of apple trees surrounding the little house were bucked clean of apples. She growled, guessing that they had undoubtedly been harvested.
I'm sorry, I'm a terrible
and now
person.
inside Granny's cottage. Applewolf approached the house and knocked on the door.
Huh? Oh, well now.
Granny
who
Smith.
is it?
It's me, Little Red Riding Bloom.
That's the best he can do?
Trying to imitate the little filly as best she could.
Who?
Your granddaughter, Little Red.
I have a granddaughter named Little Red.
That's who I am, Granny. Little Red.
Yeah, she's just
I don't
old.
want any Philly style cookies. I've got Polaris.
Philly cookie.
here, thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Applewolf let out a frightening growl and bucked the
My favorite
door
Girl Scout cookies are Thin
crashed
Mints.
into the wall loudly.
Send me Thin Mints and I will love you forever! Send me Thin Mints, please! Okay.
Who is it?
I'm getting mighty tired of this bit, Granny. Now, where are you keeping them apples?
How do you like
She
them
struggled to
apples?
get out of her rocking chair and slowly made her way towards the kitchen before she gave Applewolf her answer.
Now, I've been growing and harvesting apples for many years, you darn varmint. And I'll be
Whoa, Granny!
probably
Language!
some apple thieving won't take this here crop.
Who's writing the dialogue in the story? What the hey is corn swabble? Oh!
Court!
Applewolf said,
Oh!
frying pan sort of
What
across
the-
the room. nearly
Granny!
her in the
You could kill her! Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh, Jeebus! Oh! Yikes!
No.
Gosh darn it, Granny! Oh, savage!
Before I- Ow! How many frying pans do you got?
Ow.
I've got about 5 in my kitchen. What is that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good.
What is that, a dozen?
Granny, where are all these coming from? Quite a strong hook for such an old pony. Hey!
Ah!
Applewolf said, just as one of the frying pans hit her square on the nose. Granny smirked and nodded her head, reaching for another pan, but
How many pants do you got?
Shoot. I knew I should have gone with the 100-piece set on them things.
Finally!
Applewolf said, growling again as she leapt across the room towards Granny.
How many fucking does one Granny need?
A few hours passed, and
Oh,
Little
there's the
Red
flowers.
Riding Bloom finally made her
Wait.
way to her granny's cottage.
If the
As she
wolf
skipped
ate
towards the front
Granny.
door, some of the many wildflowers she had
Oh my god!
behind her.
Apple
She hadn't
Applewolf just straight up
met
ate
for
her!
long, but the more flowers she found,
No,
the
not
more
that kind of
flowers
eating
she
her.
picked them. By the time she was finished, the meadow had practically been picked clean. She knocked happily at her granny's door.
Granny? Granny, are you here?
Ring the doorbell.
Little Red.
The one that
The
goes
long
bing
silence
bong,
followed by
bing
the sound of
bong,
the bed creaking.
bong, bing, bing, bong.
Granny?
Little Red Riding Bloom asked, pushing open the door and inviting herself in.
Did you forget I was coming?
Oh no, dear, I'm in here.
Yeesh, Granny!
Trying
You really
her
let
best to
yourself
make a
go.
steady impression, she had stolen Granny's nightcap and hidden under the covers of her bed, hoping to fool the filly. Little Red pushed open the bedroom door curiously.
There you are. What you doing in bed so early? It's barely sunset, Granny.
I've been real tired from all that apple bucking.
But you don't apple buck your own trees, Granny. You haven't for years now.
Well, I thought I'd give it a try this year.
Right.
Got that basket there?
Oh, I bought you some sweets for Mom and me. We made some fritters and pie and caramel apples and cake.
Give 'em
And
here,
apple
Granny.
muffins. happened, because apparently that's a real thing now.
Trying not to look or sound too desperate, despite the fact that she was beginning to drool.
Well, the thing is, I don't really have any more of them.
What? That's what I said.
Well, you see, I met this wolf who showed me a meadow of really good-looking flowers and said I should pick some for you. Only thing is, I needed something to nibble on while I was picking up, and I guess I accidentally ate them all. I have a lot of flowers, though.
Flowers? I can't eat flowers. I'm a old pony. Flowers mess with the old digestive system.
Applewolf's sudden outburst
right,
caused
that's,
Little Red to take a closer look at her granny, and she hesitated.
That's a good excuse. But at least she's not getting any sweets now.
All
But
right.
really, did you have to eat all the sweets while picking all the flowers?
What big hooves you got?
The better to pick apples with, my dear.
What big ears you got?
The better to hear about you gobbling up all my apple treats with.
Ah,
Big flank you got?
Flank? You can't even see my flank. Besides, I'd say Ricky
I like big flakes and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
That there's just
And when
plain
a-
rude.
And when a
What
mare
big teeth you got?
Ugh.
and when a mare walks in with the itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face,
See? I'm the wolf.
The wolf! Where's Granny? What have you done to her? Did you gobble her up?
Little Red cried,
Probably.
dropping her basket of flowers and backing into the wall across the room.
Gobble her up? I don't gobble up ponies. I gobble apples. And I was supposed
Apples,
to
apples,
gobble the
apples.
treats you had. But you wouldn't eat them
so
all
then
the
where's
same.
Granny?
Help! Help! The wolf's
Get the frying pans!
Little Red cried,
Get the frying pans!
Applewolf towards the door.
Didn't you hear me? I don't eat ponies. I eat apples. Come back here.
Applewolf responded, pursuing Little Red before she could alert other ponies. The pair of them ran around the little cottage.
Big Mac!
Quite a ruckus, which caught the attention of Lumbermack, who was passing.
Lumbermack.
Axe and Hoof. He rushed into Granny's cottage to see what was wrong.
What's going on in here?
What the what?
Pinkie, what are you doing?
Well, I wasn't in the store yet, so I figured I'd be the lumberjack who saves the day.
What Big Mac?
So, how weird is it that they're called lumberjacks, and yet that's not the part that Applejack is playing?
No, Pinkie, this is supposed to be Lumbermack's part. Where is he?
What the hell, Pinkie?
Nowhere. He's nowhere. He must have quit or something. He didn't show up. Yep, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Pinkie,
Pinkie, you are
where did you
terrible.
hide him?
Why would you think I hit him?
Pinkie! He was wearing the jeans and flannel shirt.
Oh, that?
Or plaid.
Something else. Gummy's at the dentist, and he doesn't like it.
Gummy doesn't have teeth, Pinkie.
But I wanted to be in the story.
Pinkie, you cry, baby.
Let Lumbermack go right now.
Fine, but I still think I would have been a better lumberjack.
No, you wouldn't.
Pie.
Pinkie!
Ah.
There. Happy?
Anyway, Axe and Hoof, Lumbermack walked
Okay.
to Granny's cottage to
Back
see
to the story.
When he got inside, he found Little Red Riding Bloom assaulting Applewolf with a little wicker basket.
Oh, thanks, Celestia! Get this little filly away from me.
Applewolf shouted, hiding behind Lumbermack.
Applewolf,
clinging to his
no.
back hooves in
That's
fear.
not how it works.
She killed Granny.
Little Red Riding Bloom insisted, trying
Wait,
to get
I thought this was a children's story.
hoof length away from Applewolf.
I did no such thing. If you would just listen to me,
From the doorway, Lumbermack
Frying pan!
could see Granny holding the frying pan in her mouth and hauling a large cart of frying pans packaged together, reading, 120 frying pan set, great for keeping out unwanted guests.
That's scary
Cool.
accurate.
Pinkie, you're still in trouble. Go back to the bad Pinkie corner.
Bad Pinkie corner.
What in tarnation happened in here?
Granny,
That's what happens when you break the fourth wall too much and mess with the story.
But Granny, I thought the wolf had gotten you. A wolf passed me? No such thing, little one. Now you go on and get the broom from the closet and start sweeping up. Lumbermack?
Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Start do with the wolf? Don't you worry none, youngin.
Fry it up.
I've got something in mind for her.
Fry it and eat it.
So Granny, Little Red, and Lumbermack tidied the little cottage and restacked the frying pans in their proper place. When
Yeah,
Applewolf finally came around, Granny convinced her to work as a guard for her little orchard, protecting the apples from pests and thieves alike. In exchange, Granny and Little Red would bake her all kinds of apple goods to satisfy her hunger. But if Applewolf ever decided to get out of line or eat the apples herself, Lumbermack wasn't too far away with a frying pan ready. Little Red Riding Bloom learned never to stray from the path, and to stock up on cookware in case of an emergency.
I've got lots of pots and pans in my place.
Happily ever after. Get it? Because they're apples? Oh, shh. They're asleep.
Dang it, Pinkie.
Good night, little ponies. See you next time for some more Pinkie Tales.
Well, that was something. Oh, God. This. Okay, where do I begin? Pinkie Pie, the fourth wall breaks was bad enough, but then you had to just plain out change the story and kidnap Big Mac right in the middle of it. Next time, Pinkie Tales and the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Werewolf. Oh, God. Don't forget to check out Pinkie Tales, Applejack, and the Beanstalk. That was the first one. Oh, man, this was something. Oh, God. Okay, next up. Pinkie Pie breaking the fourth wall is one thing, but then we got everything else with Applejack not being the big bad wolf, even though she didn't eat any pony, just apples. And then Granny Smith with a frying pan. She had, I think, 15 frying pans. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to recheck that. Oh, God. And then there was Apple Bloom, who strayed off to pick flowers, but also nibbled up all the trees and got Apple Wolf really hungry. And then Granny Smith using frying pans again one more time by buying a 120 set. And then Big Mac getting kidnapped and then coming back. And then Big Bad Apple Wolf is now a guard. Pony wolf thing who likes apples. Oh, and we didn't even get to see the face of the mother because, you know, this was made. When was this made? July 17th, 2015. Way before season 7. Oh, this was awesome. Props to you, Magpie. I'll make you a deal, Magpie. You send me some Thin Mints and I'll bake you some apple muffins. Because that's a real thing. If anyone can send me a box of Girl Scout Thin Mints, I will love them forever. Anyway. God, this was amazing. So to everyone who worked on this, I give you my thanks and my adoration. You did great. You did amazing. All of you have some apple muffins because that's the real thing. And to all the people watching, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Oh God, this was funny. Oh, I think I found my new favorite series. Eat your heart out, daughter of Discord. Nah, just kidding. But in all seriousness, I cannot wait for the next episode, which was Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Werewolf. Oh boy. So, with that said, thank you, Magpie, and to all the fans watching out there. Don't forget to subscribe to Magpiepony because she is amazing. And here on this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And leave a comment about what you want me to react to next. Chances are, I might do it. Or not. Might take a few weeks. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You have yourselves a wonderful day. And just have a nice day. I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man pajama who ever stood in front of a camera. And I'll be back